What's up, y'all? This Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka Trigger Ranking. Want y'all to like, subscribe, share. Definitely hit the notification bell. If you'd like to support the channel, cash app in the description. If you'd like to follow me on any other platforms, everything at the top of the description of my YouTube. With that being said, let's get this show on the road. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. All right, y'all, hold on. Y'all know how we do. We always start out with a little bit of music, so let's see what we got going here.
Using your face and voice, the app is called Mozart AI. You record a short voice sample, so it analyzes your voice. Then you pick the song you wanna cover and upload your photo. That's it. Mozart AI. Hey, create your music video in seconds. Oh, it's amazing. You have to try it.
You have to try it. My bad, y'all. Hold on. So.
You have to try it.
Let's just line quick.
I like to make myself believe the planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say, but I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep. 'Cause everything is never as it seems. Whoa, I like to make myself believe the planet Earth, it turns slowly. It's hard to say when I'm asleep, 'cause everything is never as it seems. I like to make myself believe.
Hold on, y'all. We got to go. We're going backwards today. We're going backwards. We're coming back with this thing. Oh, 5. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Listen, why do you smoke? It's bad for you. Yeah, I know, man. I'm trying to stop, man. Shit. Now, y'all gotta give me a break, man. Shit. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying. It's hard to just stop, bro. It's addictive, bro. This shit is addictive, bro. I ain't gonna say it. It's not. But I do need to stop, though. So thank you for the
These coins are surprisingly valuable. Grab your phone
for the consideration of your comment. Appreciate you. Thank you.
and scan your coins for free. Don't let this wealth slip.
Looking out across the mountain, city waits, sleepless eyes.
Appreciate it.
Hear her voice, shake my window. Sweet seduce.
fanaticz, real trap shit.
Get me out into the nighttime. Four walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, then let me take it.
watching. She likes the way I stand. They say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Does it do me that way? They say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Does it do me that way? I like living this way. And we are tapping in from that city, state, Providence, country, sovereign entity, USS space station, wherever you're coming in from. Tap in with me. Let me know what's going on. The city's heart begins to beat. All right, y'all about to see what the hell they got on YouTube. About to react. About to go nuclear. The real reason why it's supposed after that's one day ago. I think we already did that. Sean McCann's the dog fine and tight reacts. Oh, the sauce. I done had for Young Miami after more celebs or something. Hey, y'all, we about to check out. Oh, what's good? What's good, Mikey? We about to check out the sauce, celeb sauce, 2124. That's what we about to react to, y'all. What's up, though, Mikey? What's going on, man?
Hey yo, thanks for tuning into The Source, your source for celebrity news. Do me a favor and hit that like button, and if you're not
Y'all check out Celeb Song 2124.
already subscribed to the
How your day
channel,
going,
why
Mike?
don't you go ahead and do that too? Alright y'all, as you know, Uncle Luke has weighed in on this Young Miami Sped Night controversy, saying that all these Afrocentric artists, like India RE, really need to knock it off because what they're doing by calling out Young Miami is akin to black on black crime. According to Luke, these Afrocentric neo-soul artists who want to change the world are a real problem because they need to realize that art is art. Luke went on to say that if we only had records by these turban-wearing earth huggers, we'd be mad bored because we wouldn't have anything to dance to in the club. Nothing to twerk to, nothing to pop ball booties to.
Just lyrics. So this girl.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Whoever the hell it is. These.
Yeah, you just keep sharpening it up, bro.
These Afrocentric.
Just keep sharpening it up, man. Just keep going harder and harder every time, bro. The next song, the next cadence, whatever you're trying to do, man. I'm behind you, Mikey. I need you to tighten up and you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I know, and then you can put your daughter on the hook or some shit like that too. So, you know, blow you up like that right there, man. Like, oh, man, put little baby on there. I got you. I got my baby on some of my tracks, man. Shit.
Type people.
Sample her voice on there.
Always jumping into the conversation of.
Somebody said,
to be created like they are. If anybody lived in the world of Jill Scott.
Beanie Siegel, what? what's up? What's up? Hold on 1 second.
And all music was Juice God and India.
Rubbish. For example, watch this white dude calling out other white people for doing white people-ish.
Caucasian activity. This is exactly why we get made fun of. White people shit. Your ass out the water.
White people activities. Damn.
Don't mean you should. That body of water right there is called
Hell no.
not river.
Tell me when I'm back up, though,
Now
Mike.
stay your ass out of it.
My man said swimming in that anaconda murky water is unacceptable Caucasian activity. All right, so after Uncle Luke called out these Afrocentric singers and specifically named India Ari and Jill Scott, even though Jill Scott
Jill Scott ain't had
absolutely
nothing to do with
this
this
conversation because she
Jill Scott ain't
had
had nothing to do with this
Erica
shit.
Badu
Like,
came
what?
out and
Like,
said
what
it
is
was
y'all
like,
talking about, bro? Like, y'all throwing strays at other artists. The only person that really spoke up and said something as far as like big major artists was India Ari. As far as her perception of the song, everybody jumped on her, and it's like that shit really was unfair. I felt like they jumped on her, and I felt like, you know what I'm saying, they should have gave her perception or her criticism of the song a deeper look. Like, but they didn't want to do that because I was like, all the scamming niggas,
Uncle,
what the scamming
leave me out of
niggas
it
at?
because I love Young
All
Miami
right, bro.
Spinneck. You know who else also loves Young Miami Spinneck? Rihanna. Because the other day, Rihanna was actually outside on the phone with Young Miami when she saw somebody driving by listening to the song, and she was like, girl, they playing this song right now.
Not too lit now. Not too lit now, kid. Yo, you got a whole lady over here. She 2 doors down. Look, she reading. Yo, turn that shit back on.
Similar to Rihanna.
Hey, if Rihanna back your shit, you might, hey, that's a good back. I ain't gonna lie. She came out good with that one. If Rihanna back your shit, you might be a shoe-in.
Lonnie and Jamie Foxx were also caught on tape spinning that ish.
Some fronts, what's that, bro? Fronts? You talking about like a grill? Spin that shit. Hey, the shit is catchy. The shit catchy as fuck, bro. You can't even. Spin that shit. It's like that beat, dog. The beat go crazy, my nigga. Oh, you gotta get you a grill. Boy, gonna really be looking like Wu-Tang out this bitch. That boy gonna be looking like the goddamn 36 chambers out this motherfucker. Goddamn Wu-Tang for life, bro. Bro, so he about to get the grill on that motherfucker, man. God damn, Mikey. God damn. Damn, Mikey gonna be shining on us. Like, damn, Mikey. Like, goddamn. Hey, Mike, I'm gonna be like,
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
yep. Yeah, spin that shit. That shit, all right.
A young man caught up with Young Miami and he was trying to sell her his product. And he said, Young Miami, I'm not out here boosting or shoplifting, but what I want to know is would you be willing to buy a bottle or two of my multi-purpose cleaner?
Did you get some yet? Did you get some yet?
Get away.
Well, I got the best thing since taking ice cream. Just spend that.
Oh, that's my dog.
If you had something that cleans everything, so bad credit, that was safe for our kids on like TV cameras, because they call me wild earth looking for dirt, just James looking for stain. You see this glass right here? Because they said the water out here was harder to raise than kids. If you had an opportunity to support a chocolate kid that's selling soap and not dope for the girls, clean the driveway for the girl drop on, would you get it and use it? You got the hottest song in America right now. Let's spin that. Can you get one bottle?
Okay. I like that. That was play out.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
He did that shit.
Glass right here, look like Malone. Look, watch this. You spray this on the window. Don't panic. It's organic. Okay, look.
I nigga said, don't panic. It's organic. Damn.
Try to see it. What don't you see on the glass?
That nigga talk like I forget what the dude from. He from the West Coast.
That's why we can't sell it to criminals. Top five. That's how old they got away the first time. If you had it with the user, you should get just one bottle. So I get on there. I got you. I'm gonna get you one. Okay.
Now, after a whole bunch of people at was celebrating Young Miami for making us boost.
Hi, Billboard. It's your girl, Young
What's
Miami, and
Somebody
I
said they
am
knew.
overwhelmed with
What's up?
joy. I am
This is folks.
speechless. I'm happy. Like I
That sound like Ice-T.
66 on Billboard, the highest.
So they say you sound like Ice-T, nigga. Damn. Yeah, it said, do you? I don't even know who the hell you are, bro. Like, what are you talking about? So, like, bro, guess what? Duke's mail. Oh, somebody said it said, do you like Miracle Whip? Yeah, hey, Mikey, don't fall into this. Like, I think this might be something weird, bro. Like, don't fall into this conversation, bro. Please.
As a solo artist, this is my second Billboard entry, and I'm just like, let's go. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I'm overwhelmed with joy. I can just cry all day, all night. I'm super blessed. I just want to thank God. And the Spin Challenge just made me so happy and so grateful just to see the world dancing to the song, love the song bringing people together, people doing it with their children, moms and dads.
But it's like, okay, all that's cool. But it's just the fact that the message behind the song, bro, like that shit, cause the song, that shit ghetto as fuck, bro. I'm sorry, that shit ghetto, bro. Like that it has no no learnability. The only thing you're gonna learn how to do is get with people and scam
And it's just amazing.
and trick and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna trick out on
And I
folks.
think that that's what I want people to get from my music is to dance and want to be happy and to celebrate and to just bring that feeling back up. Like, hey. So shout out
Like I said, I ain't hating on the song or whatever, but it's just I'm not hating on it, bro. I'm just saying, bro, like You couldn't have made a catchier song that had a more positive message. That's all I want to say. I ain't gonna get into that shit.
I can't put into words how I really feel because it's like a feeling that's I can't even describe. It's just I'm thrilled. I'm happy.
I mean, it's cool. Yeah, you got the number one song. Drake should feel bad, bro. Like Drake should really feel bad, bro. You let Young Miami after all the shit that came out with her and Diddy and all this other goofy shit. You let Young Miami come and take the number one spot, bro. Like my nigga.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Come on, bro. Like, you tripping out here, dog. That was a major fail, Drake. Yeah, that was.
Yo, bless. Thank
That
you,
was not
Billboard.
good
Shout
for
out
you, boy.
Billboard. And yeah.
Yo, this chick just jumped online and thank God for the blessings that she received by making a song about stealing and boosting. Y'all want to see what's backwards about that? Alright.
She's so funny. She said stealing and boosting and
After
boosting.
artists like Rihanna, Trick Daddy, and Uncle Luke jumped out in these streets supporting Young Miami and her new song, the Chicken Head Brigade and the Dust Bag Brigade picked up their phones and
Not the dust bag brigade. Dust bag. Come on, bro. Yeah, they funny.
started making videos trying to disrespect India Ari.
Oh, but you look crazy.
Yeah, like, bro, come on. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, she didn't say nothing. She didn't like it was no shot fired, bro. Like when she critiqued the lady, bro, it was no shots fired, bro. All she did was as an artist, she honed in on the the metrics of the song, what the song was saying, the message, and she was just like, for that to be the number one song, it should be something different because you know what I'm saying. That's not a good portrayal of what you want black people to look like amongst the world, like some stealing motherfuckers. Like you know what I'm saying. You stealing shit.
You get on the motherfucking internet.
Somebody say hash.
Talking about, I see people don't want to be women, don't want to be safe. First of all, I hate a shade better, moral high ass bitch. Relax.
NDRE is a pygmy.
The pygmy. I know she didn't say she's the pygmy, bro. Man, cut it out, bro. Cut it out, dog.
Because, but okay, that's what
pygmy?
it doesn't hurt nobody. NDRE
I
and
think-
this other older lady who have
If you know what an actual pygmy is, they're small. Like NDRE is not a small black woman. She got some size on her. She's not no little tiny ass woman, bro. Like
safe.
what are
It's
they
just
talking about?
jealousy, okay? They're used to the Young Miami who, you know, who put out songs that didn't really make any kind of impact.
Yep, Trick Love the
Put out
Kid
a
got
song
them.
that's charting and is successful, they're mad. They're mad.
I let these old ragged ass bitches deter nothing you trying to do.
As soon as you said it, he came on there. Trick came on there. We're gonna run it back. Trick popped on there. Hold on.
They're mad.
I let these old ragged ass bitches deter nothing you trying to do.
He said the old ragged ass bitches. You said raggedy. It's raggedy. Like Raggedy Ann. This nigga said raggedy. Just listen, y'all. Listen.
Any kind of
Break
impact.
this down.
But now that she's put out a good song that's charting and is successful, they're mad. They're mad.
I let these old ragged ass bitches deter nothing you
Raggedy.
trying to do.
The loudest critique so far has been R&B artist India Ari, who said that this song is a sign of where we are as a culture. When I tell you that
This is a sign of where we are as a culture. Very true, because if we willing to accept this and put this to the number one, like I understand we had Kendrick and all them up there, but now like bro, what the shit just went to hell, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like we had a Pulitzer Prize at the number one spot, bro. In the black community, bro. And now we got a scamming ass bitch that was fucking with Diddy. Come on, bro. But ain't no hate though. Ain't no hate though. I ain't gonna hate on them.
I hate respectability politics, largely because I think that they're often rooted not in this is wrong, but more in you're making us look bad. Stop.
So to me, it's
That nigga sounded sus.
jealousy because you like the men who like Young Miami. You're just mad that the men who
Hey, yeah, raggedy, that nigga said. Raggedy.
like Young Miami do not like you. Okay?
India Ari is a bird who wishes everybody was singing her songs. That's why she is so mad with Carisha. Now, I'm not saying that Carisha is not a bird. She does have bird behavior or bird tendencies.
Man, if you don't sit your bird brain head ass down, what is you talking about, bitch? The fuck? You're a bird.
But in this scenario, she is not the bird. It is India Ari.
Spin that shit, nigga. Just spin that shit. And I don't know what the fuck going on with India, Irie, and all these other motherfuckers keep fucking with Young White Ellie from Dade County to y'all.
Auntie, that's Auntie. That's 50 Cent. No, I think that's Rick Ross' baby mama. That's Auntie, Yanti. Yeah.
Oh, Christy Hoes better keep the fuck up off my motherfucking niece, bitch. If anybody would cuss out, it's gonna be motherfucking me. And bitch, let me tell you something. Let her make a motherfucking music, okay? Diddy in jail. Diddy is in jail. Diddy is in
She used to fuck with Diddy. Dog. Like, this shit is crazy. Dog, the bitch got the #1 song. Like, bruh, how Diddy just went to jail and you was fucking with this man that got the #1 song? Like, it's almost like how she got the shit with the what the name of the shit is the podcasting award or whatever for the best podcast. Carisha Please, she got that shit 2 years in a row. She got that shit over Drink Champs. I'm pretty sure the Joe Budden podcast, Academics. She got that shit over all them niggas.
motherfucking jail. Leave her the fuck alone. Diddy is in jail. She ain't. Bitch, she said go y'all bag and spin that shit. You spin
2 years in a row. So you got to think about it like this. That's payola, bro. Ain't no way in the fuck. And then she didn't even put that many episodes out. The actual 2-year period that she wanted 2 years back to back. She wasn't even putting out that much shit, bro. But it was like, it wasn't like that. Them couple of little episodes was that powerful to where it overrided fucking Drink Champs and shit. Like,
that shit. You wanna take your scamming ass in the store and steal it? Go catch a gun? Go take your ass in the motherfucking store then. Shit.
oh, hey, what, Mikey, goddamn shit. I know about them lot lizards. I used to live near a truck. I used to live near this gas station that the trucks used to be at. But I know about them. I know you talking about. Bro said a lot lizard. Like, damn.
You making a song saying go rob the bank. Rob the bank. Rob the bank. Come get your child over here begging me. Yeah, everybody need to go rob the bank. Go rob the White House. Since the song's so motherfucking influential, shit, somebody need to make a motherfucking song saying go rob the White House. Go shut that bitch down.
Damn, not go wrong.
Right? But what happens when someone gets
Not
Social
wrong.
Security?
Please, Lord Jesus.
Fuck wrong with y'all?
When speaking out Young Miami song, one person actually took the concept of ignorance to a whole different level. Because they wrote, India Ari makes music for ugly people. Carisha makes music for bad biatch.
She made music for ugly people. Hey, bro. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, bro. Like, what? Like,
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
They aren't even the same race. The F. Yeah, I'm gonna need the person who made that comment to back away from the internet and don't come back. Turn the power off, turn around, and just walk away. Never come back.
Andy Irene make music for ugly people. Carisha make music for bad bitches. They not even in the same race. Carisha make music for bad bitches who need to borrow $40 a tip. Bitches who
I ain't gonna lie, Dean the Great and that boy AB, they been doing their thing. I ain't gonna lie, I'm fucking with their podcast. They got some hard little shit. Just their clips go dope. So I'm like, I'm fucking with them now. They shit might really pop.
go to the baddie audition
But they gonna have to keep arguing this shit, cause that's the shit that be the most.
and fight when they got CBS games already. Like, this they third one. Y'all love low vibrational shit and will attack anybody who stands up for the culture. What have y'all done to our culture?
Now, similar to this dude, after hearing what people are out here saying about India RE, a whole lot of other people jumped online and be like, yeah, what in the world is wrong with y'all?
We will not be canceling India RE to sort of make some shitting on India or.
Damn. I don't even know where he's going with this comment, but he said SHI team on India RE. I got a joke, but I don't even want to say it because it ain't got nothing to do with India RE, but it definitely got something to do with the other side.
For Diddy Bob, it's just that we truly live in a culture that glorifies the genders. India RE's music was always about women's self-worth and self-esteem that is setting our culture back, especially for our young, lost black youth.
Call me India RE. From now on, going forward, call me India RE. Because when a woman who has produced music that uplifts our spirit and uplifts our soul and supports a generation and empowers women, cast stones at because she has a perspective on music that is actually her opinion that she's allowed to have, and I stand in agreement with her. I think the song is trash.
Man, I was scrolling.
Yeah, that shit. I mean, like, if you just listen to the song, it's like some ghetto shit. Like, it's ghetto as fuck, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, man? Like, man, come on, spin that shit. Spin that shit. Like, man, it's your...
And I heard a woman called India RE a bird. India RE.
They call India RE a bird, my nigga. Man, watch out, bro. Please don't do that. Don't call that young lady a bird. She's a beautiful black woman, I'll say that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
India RE came out when I was a shorty. You know what I'm saying?
Shorty.
I'm in my 40s, so this.
And we've been listening to her since we was kids,
I got a good sample size of what I'm looking at, but I never thought in a million years, ever. India RE a bird?
India RE
After
a
receiving some
bird.
backlash, some artists who are out here supporting the
Watch
song
that,
by
bro.
doing
You
the
need to cut
stand
that
challenge
shit
are
out.
now coming back saying, I don't know. I'm on the fence now. Because at first, I didn't really listen to the lyrics.
Of you celebrating your Miami song Spin That. I'm sure you saw you broke the internet last week.
I did see it, and I'm conflicted.
Oh, that's Angela.
I'm conflicted because I don't believe in the words of the song. You know, when I was listening to it before I did it, I said, wait a minute, what's that? I said, although, you know, I know about that life, you know what I mean? I've been part of the shenanigans of that life, you know what I mean? I've had friends that I've placed orders with. I've had Michael Thompson, Steve Coates, you know what I'm saying, brought to me. However, I was young, dumb, and then they say full of, you know what I mean? So really, you know, I really did it.
A female said that shit. Angela, I think her name Angela Rye or something like that. She said she was young, dumb, full of.
And just being part of a
Full of
challenge, I
bomb.
did announce that I joined TikTok, and so I had given everyone my TikTok account, and it was like, what's gonna be your first video? So So I had the young folks around me, and they was like, "Dude, spin that shit." I was like, "Oh, I can spin that shit because I be spinning that shit." You know what I'm saying? Is what I was saying. So I get up there to do it, and as I'm, it getting, ready or whatever.
Yes.
I'm listening to it, and all I had to keep hearing is spin that shit, spin that shit. So I'm with that, right? When I heard something stuffing in that bag, I was like, "What bag? What is she saying?" And then it was almost like it almost didn't make it because it was like, "Whoa, wait a minute!" But again, I did it for fun. I see what people are saying on the opposite side. Like, wait a minute, she's too old to be singing.
But see, I do kind of feel. Well, let me finish like listening to what she said. Though.
In this song and representing this song as an example. And it's like, I hear you, I understand, I concur, because there is a lot of music for me nowadays that makes me go, why am I dancing to this? What is going on? Somebody got to be responsible. Is this where radio and music is going? So as for that side, I get it. The flip side of that is even if my grandbaby asks me, Gaga, what are you doing? It's like, it's only for fun.
Yeah.
It's not to be taken literally. You know what I mean?
But I'm surprised to hear her say that. But that's her opinion. We can't, negate from that. That's how she feel, bro. Like, we can disagree with
I
it,
have to
but
take responsibility as well. Yes, I do look good in it. And really, I was not trying to show out because I didn't really know how good it was going to come out. I was just, again, having fun. And then when I looked at all the comments, it was like,
Eye doctor, you're graded with expert care that feels personal, familiar, and close to.
like,
Similar to Lisa Ray, some people are like, yo, some of y'all take everything too serious. The song is fun, and y'all wouldn't have a problem with it if this same song came out in the 1980s.
what song is this? I'm trying to figure out what song that was. Cause that sound like some Aaliyah or something. I'm gonna have to play that. I'm gonna have to I don't know what time is on it. What is it? 18 minutes. 18 minutes. 18 minutes. Like that, it ain't even all that hard. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The way it blew up, it might just take off, bro. Like it already took off already because it's #1 on the billboards. But just to be honest with you, man, like the song might just be like a cultural classic, like for Florida, bro. Like some Florida shit, cause I'm from Florida, so that it just might just be some Florida shit, like. It's almost like I ain't gonna say that. He says Tigers. Okay. That's that I'm a Tigger.
You're gonna go, yeah, babe. What you need is way out there.
I'm talking. This a baby know that song. She know that bit. She know that song. She know that song word for word, dog. Like that's crazy. This a a baby. Like she look like she can't be no older than 3 years old. Bro.
Girl, gonna go, yeah, babe. Spin the sheet.
Come on, now. This a little girl singing this shit, bro. Like man. Come on, bro. These little kids, they know the words. Like, and then when they figure out what scamming is, bro, that's gonna change the world, bro. These little young kids gonna be scamming y'all niggas out here, bro. And I'm not trying to, be the bearer of bad news, but well, it said what? Your mom told me, man, get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. Goofy ass.
We're going on my backs.
Come on now. She sang the song with no music. She know all the words. This baby, she probably 4. The oldest she could be is 4 years old. She's singing the words without the motherfucking beat on it. Come on, bro. What the fuck? They got enough, man. This is crazy, bro. Yeah, that right there, bro. That's crazy. That's all that took over, bro. Like, I wonder how long it's gonna last, though. Because there's a lot of good artists I have. Kendrick's supposed to be dropping in a little bit, so yeah. They got it. Kendrick them got a new artist with PG Lang and little chick with a short haircut. I think she's kind of, caramel complected, short cut, nice looking young lady. I forget her name, but yeah, I'm looking for her to come out. I think she got some shit called Paper Cuts or something like that. Paper Cuts.
Let me tell you something. This right here is unacceptable and problematic on so many levels. And any adult who thinks that kids singing a song about tricking and shoplifting while also singing a B word and an N word is cute, you are also part of the problem. Because having a toddler, a kindergarten class, and also a bus full of kids singing Spin That while y'all over there laughing and chuckling is trifling. And it exposes that there's a serious problem with the people who are supposed to be adults in the black community. Y'all are supposed to be leaders.
Oh, my bad. To the dude, hold on.
Instead of leading.
Hold on, we're gonna listen to what she got to say too. We gotta run that back and we gotta run that back. Just a little bit, a little spill. Let me see. Now I'm looking at the comments, so he was like, yeah, get off your mom's phone. Okay, I got you, bro. Like, I'm sorry about that, bro. Like, I said something earlier because I misunderstood your comment. But yeah, everything cool. Ain't no pressure there.
So part of the problem. Because having a toddler, a kindergarten class, and also a bus full of kids singing Spin That while y'all are over there laughing and chuckling is trifling. And it exposes that there's a serious problem with the people who are supposed to be adults in the black community. Y'all are supposed to be leaders, teachers, and lifeguards to these kids. But instead of leading them in the right direction, some of y'all are watching them sink while y'all are on a Titanic like this.
Hey, what's my favorite word? What's my favorite word, y'all? Okay, hey, put it in the chat. What's my favorite word? Hey, hell no. That shit hard though. The way they mixed it. That makes Celine Dion with motherfucking Lotus. That's crazy. That's a good little mix though. That shit hard. That's hard. I ain't gonna lie, that mix was hard as hell. Goddamn, blow the whistle with Celine Dion. Hey, all they had to do was put Manny Fresh on the beat on that bitch.
For speaking up about this song and said that India Ari is just jealous of Young Miami because the song isn't problematic.
Put Manny Fresh behind the beat on that, and that shit go crazy.
While she makes music for ugly people, to jump back online and explain to me how this song in any way, shape, or form is good for the community and the culture. I want them to explain to me how having young kids as young as one running around talking about spin that ish and saying the B word and the N word and talking about tricking and shoplifting is positive for the black community. I also want them to tell me how is it that having adults allowing kids to run around saying the N word and the B word, how is that also positive for the black community? How in the world?
That's, hey. I mean, we listen to celeb songs all the time, and I'm gonna be honest with you, she be spot on. I can't do nothing but agree with her with this one. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta agree with her because I'm for my people, and I don't want to see, you know, my people lose in this game of life. You know what I mean? I want them to flourish, be you know, prosperous and things of that nature. I don't want to see my people, you know, messed up.
Is India already wrong when she says this isn't a good look? As grown behind black women, how do you look at your kids saying, spin that ish, where my scamming ass and words at, and you think it's cute? That's crazy. And for everybody out there who's like, nah, y'all had songs that were worse than that. Let me tell you something. When I was 4, 5, 6 years old, there wouldn't be any way on God's green earth that I could walk in front of my grandmother, my mother, or my great-grandmother and talk about where my scamming ass bitch is at. I would have got smacked so hard. I would have been spinning alright. But I would never do that because I didn't even feel comfortable saying those words in front of adults. But now, you're allowing them to sing these songs where they're cursing when they're 2 years old, and then when they turn 16, 17, you want to act all surprised when they curse you out. Sitting down there at the courthouse talking about, I don't know where he got that from. I ain't raised him like that. Yes, you did. And as for the men, how in the world do you see your toddlers running around talking about where my scammy ass ninjas at? And you think that you have successfully done your job raising the future leaders of America? I want to know. For all the people out there who support this song, I want you to justify how these kids run around singing those lyrics helps the black community. And I don't want to hear somebody coming in the comment section talking about, yo, Sauce, it's no big deal. Yes, it is. When our kids are running around at 2 and 3 years old saying an N word and a B word, it's a big deal. And it's something that needs to be addressed.
So I stumbled upon this video of this little girl. She could be any older than 3 or 4 years old, and she was reciting the words to Spin That by Young Miami. And I'm looking in amazement, like, wow, you know, I mean, not only does she know the words verbatim, and I get it, you know, black children, we are musical beings, so she picked up the words quick, and it's not like it's like, you know, intricate music. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, the mother really posted this, especially now that we're living in a world where we see nothing but PDFs and these, you know, these babies are being downloaded and sold to the black market. I'm so scared to even post regular pictures of my grandson. Let alone if my granddaughter and she was winding her hips and, you know what I'm saying? To
and I feel that.
You know, going around in a circle and, you know what I'm saying, cursing and carrying on. Then you would think that, number one, you wouldn't post it. Then you already know that the comment section is going to be what it's gonna be. Now you have your ignorant people up in the comment section talking about, oh God, like acting like y'all kids didn't curse. No, they're saying spin that shit, or whatever. Yeah, do they mimic? Do they copy? Does my grandson hear me sometimes and then maybe he goes, oh shit, or something, and I have to correct myself the next time because I have to be mindful and have to be aware because I do curse, right? And I have to be mindful and aware not to say it around him so that he doesn't.
Exactly.
And that sometimes
Like I do the same thing around my daughter, bro. Same shit. I do the same shit around my daughter. I be sometimes like I don't play certain music around her. Like I don't really try. I try not to cuss around her, but.
It's wrong or right. I'm just trying to be. I'm transparent.
What up, Mikey?
But that doesn't mean that I encourage it. Like keep on cursing. I'm just trying to say that that's a different scenario and a different story that somebody purposely spin that little girl, and then to be the parent or whoever posted it.
Yeah, bro, we talking about that shit. This shit real though, bro.
It's too grown, and to use an excuse as no, it's not.
You got little kids saying this shit, bro. Like,
why is she even listening?
That's why
the song is a spin that boosting, and you know what I'm saying.
Hold on, y'all. Give me a second.
Why is she even listening to that song?
So look, y'all. The reason why I do my music the way I do my music is because if it turns out to be a hit, I want it to be a hit. I can want to sing it forever and forever and forever. I don't want to have some bullshit ass song like this right here, bro. Like this shit it's a hit, but I think it missed in the grand scheme of things. It's a hit, but it's a miss. I ain't lying. All right, 3 Dirt Hitman snitching on him. Oh shit, y'all. We going to Trap More Ross. That's what we about to yep. About to react to Trap More Ross and orientated by Trap More Ross. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Hold on, man.
And I'm sorry to say it to everybody, okay, but it's more bad news. It is what it is. Okay, I know a lot of people want to free Dirk. A lot of people want Dirk to at least face justice for the alleged crimes that he's committed. But unfortunately, this is stabbing each other in the back. So we've got more information of Bezu being included in new paperwork. One of the Dirk's he is in the paperwork calling out alleged snitches that we only found out.
Damn, so Bezu got down with that's probably what made them dudes take them out.
Wow. Apparently Bezu and Dirk had already been discussing before. These guys are always talking on their phones, texting on their phones like the feds ain't monitoring the iMessages, the iCloud.
Hey, yeah, don't poison the youth. You're right, bro. Yeah, don't poison the youth. Yeah, man. My bad, Mike. I be talking, I be in the middle of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you though, Mikey, man. You my dog, bro. I fuck with you, man. Yeah, let's keep going though with this Dirk shit. We reacted to Trap More Raw channel orientated by Trap Love Raw.
All of that stuff is insanity. But the first thing I'm going to show you before I read you all the new paperwork, I will read you the whole new paperwork document. I got time on my hands today, okay? But so this is like what was this? A couple of days ago, yesterday actually. Basically, Dirk's co-defendants have been trying to sever their case from each other. Dirk now wants to get his case severed from the others. Everybody's been trying to break this apart so that they can separately go down and have their trials. The judge ain't really feeling it. So Boogie filed a motion to...
This what it's saying like. It just seemed... And the video is 3 of Dirk's hitman now snitching on him. Bro, we might not even have to watch that because we already know what that's going down. But we're going to do something 6 hours ago. I know I didn't do this one. Today was a huge nightmare for Charlamagne. We're going to rock in with Poetic Flacco. Rocking in with Poetic Flacco, see what he's talking about. Hey, y'all go check out Poetic Flacco channel. That's what we reacting to right now.
To do something that I don't think he wanted to do. It actually forced his hand. And we're going to break down exactly what today forced Charlamagne the God to do. Up until last week, Charlamagne the God's strategy in his war against academics was pretty flawless. But Charlamagne the God was coming on his podcast each and every week, throwing out a bunch of accusations, like making like 10 different accusations on each podcast, which one they want to run with, leaving academics and Grand Wizard on the defense. That's until last week when Charlamagne the God made a bunch of accusations and then went on vacation.
Don't talk about me, don't talk about Rock Nation, address y'all. Don't try to deflect.
They say Rock
Oh,
Nation
okay,
is
yeah, 100,
paying people to do it. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody. This is investigations that people been doing on you and your team.
We should have hit Act.
George.
We could have had Act come right before you leave. Just
I need
set the worldwide.
I need to sit with this for 10 days.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm minding my business on an island somewhere. Okay. And then when I come back, I'll catch up on everything that the worldwide has been talking about.
That was a mistake. That was not smart at all. Because prior to the last 10 days, Grand Wizard and Academics was coming online to respond back to everything Charlamagne the God had to say. And they will spend about 7 days trying to debunk it, bro, he's lying. This is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. But before they were done responding, Charlamagne the God was already on his podcast the following week, throwing about 10 more accusations out there. And before they could get done responding back to that and then say, okay, well, now how about you and Rock? Charlamagne the God was back on his podcast with 10 more accusations. But when Charlamagne the God threw out the 10 accusations and then left, that allowed Grand Wizard and Academics to not only fully respond back in great details and fully debunk everything in terms of poly market that Charlamagne the God was throwing out there and this narrative that they're going to be arrested.
I don't think they're gonna be arrested, but it might be some other shit going on, like career-wise, it might be some implication, but I can't say because I don't know the whole situation. I'm just listening.
So they debunked all of that to the general public, and then it allowed them time to now throw out their own accusations to Charlamagne the God and Rock Nation. So now, with this 10 days absent, like Grand Wizard and Academics were able to fully turn it around. Now, Charlamagne the God and Rock Nation is on the back pedal. Now they're on the defense. Now, Charlamagne the God can't come back on his podcast and throw out 10 more accusations because he still got to respond back to the 10 accusations against him. And when he gets done responding back to Academics and Grand Wizard, he still got to respond back to Whack 100, Funk Flex, Ray Daniels, and a lot of other content creators who've been throwing out accusations against Charlamagne. Charlamagne the God is currently in a position he tried to put Academics in before he went on vacation. Now, by the time he get done responding or debunking whatever he got to respond or debunk, there's going to be 10 more accusations against him. Now, people are seeing Charlamagne the God is on the defense, Charlamagne the God looking weak. Now, people who already don't like him is starting to strike at Charlamagne the God. This is a very bad position to.
Yeah, Charlamagne need to fall back like a small back, come back like an asthma attack. Like, I think he should, just do some things that would just clarify his name as far as when it comes to all this Jay-Z shit, the casino, like, just clarify your name, bro. Let everybody know what's going on. Like, tell the folks. But by him not saying that, that's what's really got everybody on his head.
Yeah, especially when you was in the opposite position before you went on vacation. And if you guys aren't tapped into what took place this week, let me break down exactly what's been going on today and why the last 24 hours have been a nightmare for Charlamagne the God. During his podcast with Adam 22, Whack 100 would reveal that he has information, he has specific details on how Charlamagne the God backdoored and snaked his right-hand man for the last decade and a half, DJ Envy. Now, it's unclear how Whack 100 got this information or who was feeding Whack 100 this information, but Whack 100 will list very specific details that he would say if DJ Envy heard this will confirm to DJ Envy how Charlamagne the God had been snaking him. But Whack 100 didn't just stop with DJ Envy. Whack 100 listed several people close to Charlamagne the God who Charlamagne the God apparently has done some foul things to. So now Whack is going after Charlamagne the God's personal life, while Academics and others is going after Charlamagne the God's public reputation and persona. This is an attack on both fronts.
A few years ago,
Out the cul-de-sac, come swing back, standing side to side. Down in the flood, and I'm not that person anymore. Shedding up on me.
Wax had a chicken farm and was trying to get a butcher shop.
A wax girl at the time was telling people she was abused by him. So Lenny, I guess that's this dude's name. So whoever said it is knows Charlamagne personally, because they refer to him as Lenny.
Yeah, because what's his real name, like Lenore?
So Lenny had to clean his image. So he and Kara decided to fire Wax before the story broke. But to get back at him from getting his side chick, Lenny was having the city deny Wax's permits for his butcher shop. Wax doesn't know Lenny was behind this. Now it's finna get deeper. You wanna start some shit? If you don't wanna start no shit,
You're saying that Charlamagne is so tapped in with the local government in, I don't even know where he would live at, but that he was able to stop his newfound op, his former bodyguard, Wax, from being able to open a butcher
now this
shop?
is the crazy part. Wax is gonna know if he in fact was trying to open his butcher shop and kept getting denied. He's gonna know this. Now, this next one, MD, you my guy.
Oh no.
You my guy. But this the Adam and Wax show, and I think you should know. Lenny was very envious of DJ Envy.
The DJ Envy thing that Wack 100 is about to get into is just straight snake activities. But I would need more information before I call Charlamagne the God a snake for the Wax thing. Okay, because Wax and Charlamagne the God are ops. Right? So if you're telling me, and see, context matters here, okay? And I might be, all right, losing some fans here, okay, with this defense of Charlamagne the God. But if Charlamagne the God did this to Wax when Wax and him were working together, Charlamagne the God is a snake. Charlamagne the God is foul. It's not cool whatsoever. You was essentially doing this to hold your mans down so he can forever need you as you dangle his side.
Because they were saying something about Charlamagne was trying to get, he was trying to be over there at Complex and over the show he had at first. I think it was Everyday Struggle.
Over his head like a carrot. That's foul. There's no excuse for that whatsoever. But if Charlamagne the God did this when him and Wax became ops, when he fired Wax and Wax moved on and they were no longer friends and they were ops, I'll be real, man. I don't believe there's rules when dealing with my ops. I don't believe there's a rule. There's decorum, there's rules of engagement when dealing with somebody who is my op, my enemy, somebody who I want to see fail. I don't think there's rules, bro. I don't think using my power in our little town and calling up the city like, hey, bro, don't approve that permit. I don't think that's out of bounds when dealing with somebody I don't like. As a matter of fact, that right there is the bare minimum, bro. If that's wrong, you don't want to see what I do to somebody that I don't like. So I gotta get the context here, man. If Charlamagne did this when him and Wax was still cool, he's foul. You is a dirty person, right, Lenny? That's nasty work. That's not cool. But if he did this when they were enemies, man, to me that's fair. That's fair.
He used to go to iHeart negotiations mad because he didn't understand how Envy had so much money. So he told them he had to be the highest paid of them all, or he was going to Satellite or Hot 97. So one of the execs told Lenny that Envy isn't paid a lot. He got all that money from a big lawsuit and fronts like he works hard for it. So Lenny was trying to get a new person to replace Envy and Angela. They couldn't drop Envy because he had some clause in his contract, but he was able to use his leverage to diminish Envy's bag during renegotiations. Then when Envy got a house in Saddle River, Lenny sold the one he had in Helden and went and bought a bigger one in the same town to flex. And he brags to us that Envy only got the house because he sued Mary J. Blige for it. I don't want to read the next one because that's some other shit.
DJ Envy got rich by suing Mary J. Blige.
Listen, bro, now here's the thing. DJ Envy's gonna know if at any time during renegotiations, his shit went down and Charlamagne's went up.
Okay.
Night, Mike.
And Wax is gonna know if he ran into these problems at the butcher shop. Now,
these are very specific conversations, being like very specific. These conversations can be verified
are debunked very easily. Now, and I hope you guys pretty much figured out by now who exactly is the person that's spilling the information, because there's only one person, one candidate, to be honest, who is aware of what's going on, who can be aware or knew of this, that was close to Charlamagne the God, who don't like Charlamagne the God anymore. There's only one person and one candidate, to be honest. Like the mole people,
academics, that's the only one.
We're trying to figure out, bro, who is telling Wack this information? Who is spilling the beans? Who's telling? There's only one person who would have that information. There's only one person close enough to Charlamagne the God who he fell out with that would have that information. Now, I'm not about to say their name. I'm not about to tell you guys or put a name on it or confirm.
Academics.
Because that would be defamation if I'm wrong. But I'm like 99.9999% sure who this person is. And if you have a brain, you would also know as well who's spilling this information. And once you figure out who's spilling this information, then you would probably understand that more than likely this information is credible. Wendy Williams' ex-husband Kevin Hunter is somebody who despises and hates Charlamagne the God probably more than anybody on earth. Well, apparently Charlamagne the God was staying at his apartment at some point. Now, Charlamagne the God apparently got kicked out of that apartment. Now, that man apparently is armed with information about some accusations that women made against Charlamagne the God, a bunch of freaky things that was going on in that apartment on behalf of Charlamagne the God. And this man is armed with information that he's apparently spilling. Like he's...
Yeah, you know, he had hooked another girl up with Wendy Williams' husband from South Carolina, from my mama from. I like
laying it out.
During my investigation, I was told that my spy is on point with the apartment that he lived at in Jersey.
And for the record, according to Google, DJ Envy has never sued Mary J. Blige, but we might not know.
I did hear some about Mary J, but I don't know. Interesting. But Envy's gonna know that any time in his negotiations, some shit started happening. Come to find out, you know whose apartment Charlamagne was staying in?
Get any pizza, even stuffed crust, and any toppings with Domino's best deal ever.
If you got hit, even as a passenger or in an Uber, you need to try this. I'm an attorney, I've been doing this for years, and I'm standing here because most people walk away.
The dude Kev, the chick, what's her name? Williams. Wendy Williams' husband?
Okay.
So they said, Wack, you're not bullshitting, the condo in Fort Lee was Wendy Williams' husband's spot. Okay. So I started digging. I called a few New Yorkers. I said, hey, bro, the kid have a spot in Fort Lee? They like, yeah, he would already be there thinking that Charlamagne stay there. I said, so what happened with them? He said, from what we know, there he goes. They just said in so many words, some freaky funny shit was going on and Kev had to get him out of there.
I've been in a position like this where people were threatening to quote unquote expose me or drop a hit piece against me. But unfortunately for me, I was in a position to where I know what I've done. Like I know
if they can't pull it up on you, it ain't what it is.
I haven't done anything you can expose me for. I've never done nothing too crazy you can expose me for. So when they were threatening to expose me, again, without saying exactly what they were coming with, I already knew it was going to be either lies or nonsense that's already out there, right? Because again, I haven't done nothing bad, right? And anybody who come with anything is usually lies. That's pretty easy to debunk. So that's why I come on my platform and I just respond back and it's over with, right? Because people are mad about my political opinions, so they come with like just nasty lies and just slander. So, but if you're Charlamagne the God and you're in this position, now I had a clear state of mind. I wasn't stressed out one bit because I know what I did, I know what I didn't do, and you can't really expose something that didn't happen.
But do y'all think they really got something to expose on him besides the paperwork with the casino? Is there anything else?
Charlamagne the God. Charlamagne don't strike me as the type of fella who don't got skeletons, bro. Charlamagne don't strike me as the type of fella who is just out here with a clean slate, ain't never done nothing terrible, don't got no skeletons, don't got no demons in his closet. he don't strike me as the type of guy that's clean cut. I think Charlamagne God has a lot of skeletons. He's done a lot of dirt, a lot of terrible things. So he right now got to go through the list, bro. He got to figure out who knows what, how could they know this, how could they know that, and really figure out, damn, okay.
OG, what up?
My risk?
My boy OG in here.
Okay. Who knows what?
Man, what's up, OG? Got OG in the building, man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Always appreciate you and thank you. Man, salute, bro. OG always come through here. Y'all check out OG channel. Yeah, he got the premium music for y'all. Y'all want to hear something good? Go to OG channel, bro. He got the hits.
Worrying about that, because he still got to deal with. You see, before he really
OG, you can clip that if you want. You can clip that.
Got a chance to figure out what Wack 100 knows. Funk Flex dropped last night. Funk Flex said the quiet part out loud. Shout out that he's gonna stop last night. What Funk Flex did last night was very impactful, and it made Charlamagne the God look crazy.
You know, see the God was in there when Jay was saying we're past kneeling. You know.
Yeah. So look, y'all. So this part right here is part of the whole how Charlamagne kind of flipped with Jay-Z as far as when it came to the rights of our people in America. It's not much dude just been stuck in the studio as one of the other as delayed an album that was recorded for next album. Who was that? Brandy. Oh, Brandy. Like Brandy the singer. Next album, Brandy. Okay, cool. Getting everything redone for the album from something in sub. I don't know. I don't know what you said at the end, but yeah, bro. Hey, this shit might not even pop back up, y'all. The video we was watching. Oh yeah, it's gonna pop back up. Let's see what they're talking about.
Jay-Z knew why the NFL was reaching out to him. All of us, I got shunned. I was called every name in the book for talking about Jay-Z.
Oh, that is terrible. That is terrible. You guys don't understand how bad that is for Charlamagne the God. See, the beginning of Jay-Z's legacy going on the downhill was when Jay-Z partnered up with the NFL after being friends with Colin Kaepernick, after co-opting Colin Kaepernick's movement, trying to be the face and the authority of it. And then when the NFL threw him a bag, he said, yeah, F this movement, F boycotting, F kneeling. We rocking with the NFL now after the NFL threw him a couple of dollars. And then he began to call up media outlets to run negative stories on his homie Colin Kaepernick because the NFL gave him a bag. Jay-Z was brought in to diminish Colin Kaepernick's impact and authority over black folks so we could go past the kneeling and rock with Jay-Z. And they brought in Charlamagne the God. See, when a lot of us tell that story of Jay-Z in that NFL press conference where Jay-Z was like, we done with kneeling, we just leave Charlamagne the God out of it. We kind of focus on Jay-Z and just leave Charlamagne out of it. Funk Flex reminded us, nah, Charlamagne the God was in that room. Charlamagne the God was a part of Jay-Z and the Rock Nation co-opting Colin Kaepernick's movement to get black folks to go back to watching the NFL and stop kneeling and stop boycotting. So why do we give Charlamagne a pass when Charlamagne the God was a part of that?
I think the biggest issue people have is they want how you could partner with a league on social justice when Colin Kaepernick, who brought it to the attention of the masses by peacefully protesting against social injustices, is still out of the job?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think that I think we take it back. I think that we forget that Colin's whole thing was to bring attention to social injustice, correct? So in that case, right, this is a success, right? This is the next thing, right? Because there's two parts of protesting. You go outside and you protest, and then the company or the individual say, I hear you. What do we do next? Right? So for me, it was like actionable item. What are we gonna do with it? Like everyone heard, and we hear what you're saying, and everybody know I agree with what you're saying. So what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So reach millions and millions of people, or we get stuck on Colin not having a job.
Jay-Z is cold, boy. Jay-Z is the cold one. And Charlamagne the God ain't no better. And Jay-Z said, hey, man, y'all boycotting the NFL because the NFL kicked Colin Kaepernick from out the league for kneeling and protesting police brutality. He was protesting social issues that affects black folks, and them owners told him, yeah, we don't like that over here, boy, you gotta go. Black folks said, that's not right. Jay-Z came in and said, huh? Are we really about to still boycott because Colin Kaepernick don't got a job when we could take these millions of dollars? Huh? What? And Charlamagne the God sat in there and co-signed everything Jay-Z said, man, and then left that press conference and continued to be the #1 supporter of Jay-Z and the NFL getting together. Jay-Z sat in our face and said, hey, y'all boycotting because Colin Kaepernick don't got a job? Yeah, by the way, we passed the kneeling. Like, we passed the boycotting process. Like, not only are the players done kneeling, but we not riding with Colin Kaepernick.
That is crazy, though. That's crazy. You gotta think about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You conglomerated with a person that was kneeling, trying to do something good for black people. Act like you was cool with them. Allegedly. All this is alleged. Then you wanted to goddamn say, fuck it, we're not gonna do what you doing. We gonna work with the NFL to try to, but how have you put it forward? Now, the Kendrick shit, I say the Kendrick has put it forward as far as on the side of getting act for the NFL. I will say that.
We not continue this boycott of the NFL until Colin Kaepernick got a job, because Colin Kaepernick, like, having a job is not important. Sorry. Right? Huh? Jay-Z was brought in to undermine and co-opt Colin Kaepernick's movement, and he did that successfully. And Charlamagne the God was right next to him, helping him out. But we forget about that detail. We forget about that. We're talking about the situation. Flex just walked that out.
Into the quarters, you cashing out, or you riding for the 70s?
I might cash out. Guys, we're looking at some of those interesting props on Polymarket. First,
if we consider Jay-Z evil and a snake and a treason, then why don't we consider Charlamagne a god and what he did treason too? These folks sold out black folks in front of us for their own self-gain and self-interest. Yo, Flex just woke up some, man, he just woke something up here now, bro. Charlamagne is not, come on, bro.
With that particular situation, my bosses at the time and different people, hey, Jay called over and said, just give him a chance. I think he said 6 months. I always knew in 6 months that's not gonna resonate the same way if it's a mistake. And whatever it was, Jay-Z, like I said, 9 out of the 10 things I love about you, bro. The Colin Kaepernick thing was a real slice below the belt, and that wasn't for your people. And you try to make people believe it was for your people. And that's why you're getting the target flack, Jay. That's why you're getting the target flack, because You and your team have always tried to camouflage that you're helping. If you want to chop Colin Kaepernick off at the knees, just say it, man. That's why this thing is real questionable. It's not questionable anymore, Jay. It's not questionable anymore, to be honest. It's like you cut his knees off because some way or how the NFL spoke to you or you made your way to them and you knew whatever bag that you were taking was going to neutralize Colin. You knew that. You're smarter than that. But it's okay if you want to take it, my brother. Take it, but wear it, man. That's all, because that's why this all gets weird. If you're saying something about him, he gets upset. His team gets upset because we see through the jokes. And listen, it's a good jokes, bro. I ain't knocking your jokes. I'm just saying it came at the expense of Colin Kaepernick, and we saw you. You not you and your team made personal calls to air personalities to make sure how they spun. So he was with Colin in the beginning, but when you smelt the bag, and I hate to say this, my brother, but this is how it works. You was with Colin, wearing the jersey with him, phone calling him and everything. Y'all was communicating. And you either got a call, a whiff, that the NFL wants to talk to you. Somewhere in there, you made a decision. Jokes. But it's okay. Brooklyn, I understand it. You are a hustler. I understand you, bro. But I keep it a buck, man. Most Brooklyn hustlers, they just say what it is, man. I'm going to get that money.
And if the mindset is, I'm going to get that money, I'm going to get the money. I'm feeding my family. If that's the money.
All right, y'all. Shit, ain't nobody in here. I'm about to flash out. Hey, man, I'm want y'all to like, subscribe, share. Definitely hit the notification bell. Appreciate y'all for tapping in tonight. Everybody coming in from where they coming in from. And with that being said, y'all keep them in the comment cafe. Like, subscribe, share. Definitely hit the notification. Peace. What's up?